Mate, George is a freak. He's come back early, I think, than expected, and he looks in great shape. He's running around like he's 21. You know, he's got a great enthusiasm, great respect from the guys, and great respect from people in the game. And he just offers so much. You know, with his experience, with his ability at the breakdown, and you know, for a lot of us, I mean, for me in particular, personally, he has an aura about him, and to have him in your side, you know, means a lot. And it definitely gives me a lift coming into this third test.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you look at those great players, and McCaw's another example, that they've adapted their game as their careers gone on. You know, they've adapted different areas and added to their game and added new dimensions. And I think those two guys are great examples of guys that have done that throughout their career. And George is a different player to the player he was 12 years ago when he played the Lions. You know, and he's really matured and physically he's always kept himself in great shape. And like Willie said, he's a freak in that respect. I've never seen him tire in a test match, or no matter how much rugby he's had under his belt. So, you know, that's one of those special players, and I'm sure you'll see that again tomorrow.
I think it's different, you know. Like the All Blacks, playing against the All Blacks, they like to play really fast, up-tempo rugby. You know, they speed everything up. There's very little stoppages during the game, so you never have time to catch your breath. I think the difference between the Lions is probably they really enjoy the physical side of things, and they're probably masters at the set piece. You know, they like to play to that sort of stop-start game where they get to the set piece, they get ascendancy, look to take 3 points wherever they can, and assert themselves in the game that way. And I think for me that's probably the biggest difference.
Yeah, mate, it's been pleasing. I think it's been a good battle. I think it's been tough at the set piece, that's for sure. We knew they'd come over here to try and get some dominance in that area, so we've worked hard on that, and I think once again the pack they've picked tomorrow indicates that that's where they're going to come.
Oh, it was obviously disappointing, I guess, in a sense for Brian. You know, you would have loved to have seen him have that fairy tale sort of finish emotionally, but I think I read somewhere where Warren said he made the decision based on purely on rugby, and he left his heart out of it, and you've got to, I guess, give him respect for that. And he's gone back to combination. Guys who have done well for him in the past, those two have played a long time together now, and he has a lot of faith in them. So, as I said, you've got to respect him for that decision.
The whole time has been fantastic, particularly towards the back end of each test week when you see all the fans starting to come in. I've been a bit concerned actually the last 2 weeks because we've been staying in town, and it's just been full of red in town prior to the game. But to the credit of the Aussie fans, they've turned up in their numbers actually at the stadium, and I hope tomorrow will be the same. And the players have certainly heard their voice in the crowd, and we know that they're right behind us, so that means a lot to the players. Yeah, it's fantastic. This is one of the games that you look back on your career, and that it's a very special opportunity for all of us. I think it's good that everyone's talking about rugby this week in a positive way, and that's fantastic for our game, and that's something that a Lions tour brings to this country, and it's been a real benefit to everyone involved in rugby. There's a huge prize at the end of it for whoever wins tomorrow, so I'm confident that the groups is well aware of what's at stake, so I don't think there should hopefully not be an issue.
I'll look back on it as something as I'll never forget it. It's an experience, living and breathing it now while we're in the moment. Like I feel so lucky, so blessed, so privileged to be here and be a part of this series. It's once every 12 years, and just the atmosphere, the passion, and the intensity that the Lions tour brings to Australia to be a part of it is incredible. So it's something that I'll look back on. I'll remember with fond memories regardless of whatever happens on the weekend. I've loved every second of it.